Right, hello again. Just a quick video as I'm sorting out the loft, and we've got more fans to show you today. Got a selection of desk fans that I've acquired over the years. This one, I'll start with this one. It's a Pifco Whirlwind. I acquired this one from a friend who had it in their bedroom, and actually when I came to look at the plug, obviously the plug doesn't have those safety pieces of metal, the black pieces of metal like modern plugs do. These there, the white bits to stop your hands from touching the live pin when you're pulling out the plug. So I had a look inside it, and the live and neutral was turned the other way around. Now because this is an AC fan motor, it didn't matter, but I put them back as they was, live to live and neutral to neutral. Quite an interesting design. As it says on the front here, it's licensed by Westinghouse. Now Westinghouse are an American fan company, if I've got my facts right. I'm sure someone will back me up on this. And they developed desk fans from the 40s onwards, and they were very prominent in America. So obviously Pifco, being a United Kingdom company, UK company, nicked their idea. Obviously had to have it licensed by Westinghouse because they like the design of the grill and the blades. Very not childproof. As you can see, things were built in when the fans were on shelves, and they obviously were running around. There's no finger guards on this whatsoever. You could stick your hand in and it would hurt. And unfortunately, as you can see on that blade there, there's a slight crack down it, and I've had to araldite that blade back on, as when I got it home I was operating it, and unfortunately it fell over and that blade cracked off. So I've araldited it a couple of times now. It's had to be stuck back on, but hopefully, I mean, it's running quite true. The pitch angle of these blades is quite deep, as you'll see. So it gets a lot of air for not a lot of RPM in the motor, which really complements the fan because it's a lot more silent. On the base we've got Pifco Whirlwind model number 1186, 240 volts, 30 watts, blade diameter 9 inch, and it's just telling you to remove plug or disconnect from mains before removing the cover. It's 2-speed. It's got a fast and a slow switch, and an off. And an oscillate at the back by this this knob there. The motor's encased in there. It is quite grubby inside. I haven't had a chance to get into it, but it runs really smoothly. So I'll start it off on slow, and you can see how smooth this thing runs. And it's silent, apart from a knocking noise in the motor, which is either off-balance blades or not quite else. But listen to the noise. There's nothing. Silent, and it's quite a good output. It's quite nice. I've had this on a couple of overnights when you're sleeping, just oscillating in the background, and it's just nice to circulate the air. The fast speed is obviously slightly noisier, but still respectable for the fan. There's slight knocking noise in the motor, as you can hear. But still, let's see if the oscillate works. I haven't tried this in a while. Yes, it does. It's quite jerky. Obviously the cogs, it's quite fast there. Right, there we go. So yes, the fan will coast down. Now I have oiled this motor, and you can see it's running really true, which is very nice. It takes a long time to start, which is lovely. So that's the Pifco Whirlwind. Here we've got a little gem. I didn't show you in the previous video. I acquired this from a car boot sale. Sold as seen, although it did come with flex on it. When obviously this flex is new and was put on after obviously its original date. You can see right inside the motor windings, which looks very dodgy to me. Obviously would need a real good rewire in there if I was going to run this properly as a fan. There's not much on the actual fan itself, as it's a cast iron base, quite heavy. In the middle of the blades it says ERCO, E-R-C-O, and then it also says AC only, 50 to 60 cycles, 230 to 250 volts, and that's the only badge number on this fan itself. Obviously, again, we're looking 40s or 50s for the design of this fan. There's no switch on it, so it's a case of going over to the plug and actually running this thing. The noise is incredible from this little thing. You wouldn't want to run this overnight. If I can just find the plug. It's not one of those that you would want to run per se overnight. Have I got the right plug? Yes, I have. But here is the Erco desk fan, if I can get around here. Here we go. Quite noisy, gives out a nice little breeze. Smooth rundown. Again, I've WD'd this motor just to free it up, and it runs quite true, which is quite nice. Right, if I just swap that over to that. Right, next we have a Electro Star Limited Starlet fan. Again, acquired from a car boot sale, I think for £1.50. All in plastic, very, very kind of retro feel to this fan. More on the terms of the safety. I can still get my hands to the blade slightly, but it takes a lot more effort than the old one, than the Pifco. This fan again just have 2 speeds. There is on the bottom, let's have a look at this. What does it say? Electro Star, 35 watts, blade, NS mode 112, serial 84. So Electro Star Limited. Never heard of them, probably a Japanese company, imported design. A lot louder because of the casing design, is quite near to the fan blades. Oscillating feature again, which I don't think works. I'm not sure, I'll try it, I haven't done this for a while. We'll start it out on slow, it's quite a nice coast up. Speed 1 and speed 2. As you can see, there's a little bit more noise, it sounds a bit more like a jet engine. And let's try the oscillating. In fact, no, it doesn't work, it was seized up. So the oscillating doesn't work on this one. And then coast down. Again, these fans run really smoothly, it's quite nice. This is a 4-bladed design, whereas the Pifco is a 3-blade, and the Erco's a 4 as well. Right, now we have, complete contrast to this, what I would call a bloody huge fan. This one is a Zeal Agbrig ducting fan. This one was purchased originally for stage shows that I do, to get the smoke machine and push the smoke across the stage. It's made out of all of metal, as you can hear. You really would not want to get your fingers in this thing when it's spinning fast. I thought it was 3-phase, but actually thankfully it is only single-phase, and I've wired this up to a speed controller. Now what happens with the speed controller, because it's a capacitor start and run in here, the capacitor needs the full load to kick the fan into touch when it speeds up. So it instantly goes to full speed, and then the speed control takes over and goes to the speed it was preset at. So that's why when I start this thing up, you will see that this thing goes hell for leather, and it will blow absolutely everything around my loft, including what is over there and dust. So this should be interesting. There's nothing much on the plate there. It just says something about the voltage. The RPM is 1280, but it feels a lot more on there. So let's give this thing a run. I've turned it to minimum speed, but you will see it ramp up to full. Here we go. Oh, that's excellent. I don't turn it on. Oh, I got the wrong plug. Oh well. There we go. There we are. Bloody hell. And this one's quite a nice breeze, and it's obviously at slow speed. Now this would be used to connect it to ducting, and the ducting would run, obviously it would be in a HVAC system or an extract system that would be put in line in ducting. As I say, this thing really gets some speed up, and it moves an incredible amount of air. The coast down, it takes absolutely ages for the coast down. But yes, there we go. That's my more fan collection. Hope you enjoyed, and see you soon.